This is a painful side of life. A person commits an offense, but is willing to own up to it, but is scared about what the future holds. That is exactly the predicament that Angel has found herself in. Danger signs we ignore. This is episode 49 of the Danger Signs We Ignore, also known as Another Worst Mistake in Marriage. Please go ahead and give a like to this video and also subscribe to the channel. Can we see how Angel is looking scared? Talking to George that, look, I know you're scared. I'm also scared. But what is right is right. I don't want to run away. I don't want to be a fugitive for life. I want to own up to whatever I have done. And whatever I did in self-defense. And that's the point. Because Kizito was about to kill her. Kizito was about to destroy her womb for life. And she did what she did in self-defense. And here we see Nelson saying, everything is going to be fine. Let him go ahead and call Flora and everything will be fine. And here we are with Mr. Balaji, who is thinking deeply about his life. He can see that nobody cares about him. Starting from the first set of people who actually kidnapped him and gave him the beating of his life. Yes, even Kizito coming around shows that he doesn't really care about him. Now Oma came and also dealt heavily upon him, not to talk about what Jeff also did. So he found out that, look, nobody cares. Even Kizito's mom doesn't care and has told him to go and set himself free, to save himself. So he talked to himself and said, look, the best thing is for him to run away. That's it. Run away. Don't look back. He took his shoes and he left because that's the only way to go about this. Nobody cares about you, Balaji. Now we see Flora. She's on the phone. Yes, George called her and told her that, look, something grave has happened. Madam, our darling Madam Angel has killed and ended Kizito. And right now they're hiding somewhere. And she was like, what? Are you serious? Are you telling me that this has actually happened? Of course, she's gonna be feeling pain because anything can happen. She can be roped in. She can be implicated because it will be seen as if she is looking for revenge and she got them to do the job for her. She now said, look, let nothing happen to Angel. Just stay where you are. I'll come meet you. Just send me the address. She now said, okay, I'm coming real quick. She dropped the phone and of course she was wondering, oh, she hopes that this would not also implicate her because if it does, it's gonna be twisted. She now went wondering that why would this ever happen at this time? This is not the plan. Kizito cannot be ended like this. This is such a cheap death to go by. No, he has to pay for everything he has done. Now we see Angel waiting, wondering what is going to happen to her. She doesn't know. They now hear a knock on the door. They startle. And then they wonder, who could this be? Could it even be the police who were looking for her? And then they got up. And when they got up, they now found out that it was Flora. Flora came close. And before you knew it, she hugged Angel. Angel started crying and say, oh no, I did it. I didn't mean to do it, but he was going to deal with me. He was gonna kill me or do something to my life. And I said, don't worry, I'm here right now. Everything is gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Don't put yourself under pressure. Whatever you did in self-defense. But now George is concerned. What is gonna happen? What is gonna happen next? He says he wants to take Angel with him. And she said, no, you can't. You can't take Angel anywhere. Do you want to put the rest of us in trouble? You can't do that. You're going to implicate each and every one of us. Said, but what are we going to do? She said, look, the best thing right now is I'm going to go tell, my lawyer friend. I'm going to go tell him the entire situation and get his advice on it. But you see, Angel is wondering what's going to happen to her because she's the one that did the act. And she said, don't worry. You didn't kill him. You didn't kill him. It was just about time for him to be dealt with everything he needed to be dealt with. You were just only an avenue to get that done. Don't worry. She's going to do every single thing to make sure that she is absorbed from this. And then we see George calling Jeff. And of course, as they were still wondering and still thinking, Angel is wondering what's going to happen to her because at this point, she is in a precarious situation. He now called Jeff, and Jeff was like, any news about Angel? Is Angel fine? And I said, don't worry, guy. Don't worry, guy. Your sister is with me, but something great has happened. He now said, look, Kizito is dead. He now said, oh, great. That calls for celebration. I'll do anything. I'll give you everything for doing this. And I said, look, no, it wasn't me. It was your sister. She did it, and now she's at the risk of being arrested and put behind bars. His smile disappeared, and he was like, what are we gonna do? He said, look, we are currently where we are hiding. I said, please, can you just send me the address of where you are? I'm coming right now. He said, okay, I'll send it by text, but please don't tell anyone. He now said, no problem, I wouldn't. He now dropped the phone and was waiting for the text. He was not wondering, should I tell my mother or not? He was barely wondering, but well, that's how it is. Now we see inside of this office where Flora has come to meet with her lawyer friend. She now told him every single thing, and he now told her that, look, you need to make sure that you go back to the scene of the crime. You need to go back to the place where it happened and call the police. And that she now said, that means you want her to turn herself in? He said, yes. If she doesn't turn herself in, and you call the police and they arrest her where she is, it's going to be like she's running away. So they need to go back to the scene of the crime. She now said, wow, that's tough. That really is tough. Said, but that's the only thing. That's the only way around it, because you need to protect your interest. They can actually wind this against you and now turn this against you, that you were the one that sent them to do this. That's what the police are going to think. So you better protect your interest and make sure that they go back to the scene of the crime. She now said, okay, but please do everything within your power to make sure that Angel is not locked up. He now said, no problem. He's gonna go ahead and create what they call an anticipatory bail to make sure she doesn't stay behind bars. I said, but look, they need to quickly go back to the scene of the crime. She said, okay, they'll work on it, and she now left. Now we can see how everybody is tense, wondering what is going to happen. They heard a knock on the door. They don't know who this is, and they're actually apprehensive. And then all of a sudden, it was actually Jeff that came in. She grabbed him, and he also grabbed her, and they were in a tight embrace because they don't know what the future holds anymore. George is confused. Even Nelson doesn't know what to do. You can see how he grabbed his sister and he told the sister, don't worry, I'm here right now. I'm here. I'm going to make sure that everything works out and you will not be put behind bars. He now said, listen to me. Don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. He now said, look, let's go ahead and tell his mom. He now said, look, let's go ahead and tell the mom. He now said, no, let's not tell mother. She's going to be in a precarious situation, maybe because her health is actually degrading. What if something else happens? Oh, she said she's so sorry. She's so sorry for putting, the family in this kind of pain and turmoil. She's really sorry. But he said, okay, let's just see whether we should tell the mother or not. But Nelson's of a contrary opinion that if you tell the mother, that's really tricky. She would want to talk with her. And if she talks with her, that is going to be tricky. What if they don't tell her yet? And of course, George said, look, at this point, let's just hold on. Let's not tell the mother first. Let Flora come back. When she comes back, we'll find out what to do. She was now apologizing that, oh, she's so sorry for putting each and every one of them through this ordeal because of her mistake in her marriage. The wrong choice of a marriage partner is causing all of this to happen. And she's really, truly sorry that they please find a place in their hearts to forgive her. I said, don't worry. Don't put yourself under pressure. We understand. We are here to give you backing. We're here to give you support. You don't have to worry. And of course, even Nelson said, don't worry, things will work out fine. You will not go to jail. Things will work out fine. They trust God. And of course, she was just crying. She doesn't know what to say. And we are here seeing Amma, who's also under pressure. You can see that Angel is under pressure. And now Amma is under pressure because she's like, why are we just waiting and doing nothing? That is just staying here and doing nothing. But the mother said, no, Jeff is out there. He's gone to look for his sister and she has faith in what Jeff can do. She said, no, this wait is torturing her. That what if something bad has happened to Angel? Said, why are you just putting words? Why are you putting things in my mind? Don't begin to contaminate my mind with these evil things. Let's trust God. Let's pray. Everything will be fine. She said, okay, we need to call somebody else. If she can't go and the mother can't go, somebody else has to go. She now said, who are you going to call? She said, I'm going to call Kelly. They now called Kelly. Kelly showed up and said, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me that Angel was taken away by Kizito? That guy is mad and anything can happen. He said, please, we don't have too much time to talk right now. Can you please go out there and get Angel? And get Angel. And if you see Kizito, do not spare him. The mother now said, please, please don't get yourself involved in anything that would implicate you. Yes, go and find Angel, but please don't implicate yourself. She was now begging him. She now said, don't worry, I'll make sure that everything goes fine. He now left. Now on his way, he saw Benita. And then Benita now said, oh, you're here. He now said, yes, but why didn't you tell me? Why did you keep this away from me? Why didn't you tell me that Angel was taken away by Kizito? She now said, look, I'm tired. I'm drained. Can't you see that this drama is too much? Can't you see that this hospital has gone through a whole drama that can last them for many years? He now said, but why are you speaking like this? This is Angel, our friend. She now said, look, what are you saying? We are always showing up for Angel. We are always, look at it, here in the dead of the night. We are here looking for Angel. What has Angel herself stood up for herself? Has Angel ever done anything to stand up for herself or even for us? He now said, why are you talking like this? I said, but look, we're her friends. Has she even ever taken out time to stand for herself? And we're doing all of this. And said, look, why are you talking like this? This is Angel, your friend. Said, but look, there's a limit to which you can push a human being. And right now, she's had it up to here. She is tired. She is frustrated. And she just wants to rest. So that, look, I'm a human being and I can vent my frustrations. I mean, have we not tried for Angel? Every time is Angel. Every time is Angel. Is she the only model? Can't we just have some time? We have a life and you also have a life. Look, just cut me some slack and let me go. And the guy was like, wow, wow, so much for friendship. Look at it. Can you see that Benita is fed up? She's tired. She's frustrated at what Angel, all the scenarios of Angel, she's tired about it. But well, I don't blame her. She just wants to have a break from all of this drama. But you see, Kelly is not going to give up. He's going to go look for how to find her. Yes, now we're back to seeing what Flora has to say. So the crew, she now told them that, look, we need to go back to the scene of the event. Said, but actually they go back and they call the police. They're gonna arrest Angel. She said, yes, they will. But no worries, because she's gonna head to try and get her lawyer friend to prepare an anticipatory bail so that she will not be locked up. That's what she said. And then of course Jeff was like confused. Are you sure that Angel will not be locked up? She said, look, I'm going to do everything within my power to make sure that she is not kept within bars. And of course Mr. Nelson was also corroborating the fact that everything will be fine. But Angel she's not sure. She's scared. She doesn't want to go with them. But Jeff is assuring her that everything will be fine. Don't worry. Can you hear what Flora has said? Everything will be fine. The bail has been presented and prepared for you. They now started heading towards the car. And as they were heading to the car, that was when Jeff now said, oh, he has to go and start telling his mother. But you see, Nelson doesn't think so. He said, look, do you think she can handle it? Do you think she can handle it? She said, but look, it's better for him to go and tell her than for her to find out from a stranger that he's at least going to tell his mother in a nice way and let her understand the implications. But you see, Angel is just like, no, I mean, this is too much for her mother to bear. That will she be able to handle this? That her health is fading. Even Flora is like, no, there's too much drama that's happened tonight. Let's allow today pass. You can tell her about that in the morning. And the angel just started begging him that, please, just take care of her mother. Take care of my mom. Make sure that nothing evil happens to her. She now said, look, please, just go take care of the mother. Don't bother about telling her today. We'll tell her tomorrow. And I said, okay, I'll do that. But please, if you need me at any given time, just call me and I'll be here. Then George now said, don't worry. We are here for Angel. You don't have to worry. You don't have to bother. We are here for Angel. They now hugged and he had to leave. Yes, I know this is a very tasking and trying time for them because they don't know what the future holds. And of course, in episode 50, we are going to see that Angel will be arrested. That is if Kizito is truly dead. But I think that Kizito is still alive. Yes, I think so. And let's just wait and see whether that will really be true in episode 50. Now we're back to Benita, who is calling a friend and just telling them that she's tired, burnt out, stressed. And then she saw Kelly come down the stairs. She was now asking him that, where are you going to? He now said, look, he's going to look for Angel. And as he was busy talking about that, we now see Mr. Jeff running, panting, and out of breath. He now told them that, look, I found her. They were like, oh, thank God. Thank God. Where is she? Is she okay? He now said, look, there's a bigger situation on ground. Kizito is gone. He's been ended by Angel. Angel stabbed him, and right now she's going to be arrested. I'm like, what? As he said that, as he was talking, that was how the mother just screamed. She screamed, and of course she fell to the floor. Can you just imagine that? He would never have thought that his mother was eavesdropping and listening, but right now she fell to the floor. All of them now ran to go and help her and save her. Oh my God, I pray she doesn't go. I pray she doesn't pass on. Can you see how they're looking and trying to figure out, is she still alive? Oh no, this is not good. I mean, Jeff, couldn't you even hold it? Why would you just come out here and just spurt it all out? No, my people, do you think Angel's mother will survive this? I mean, she's had too many dramatic and traumatic experiences. I hope she comes out of this quickly and alive. Now, this is all I have to say today. But look, in episode 50, we are going to see that Angel will be arrested. She will be arrested if Kizito has truly died. But I tell you, Kizito is not gone. Now, if she's arrested, everything might be turned over on its head, and she will now likely be called the criminal. I pray that that doesn't happen. I pray that everything works out well, and I pray that they get to the scene and they find out that Kizito is still alive. He has to pay. It will be such a cheap death for him to go that way. He's got to pay for all his sins. I've said mine. Please go ahead and give a like to this video and also subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.